Lisa, welcome.
Thank you.
Given the work you do in food sustainability, from your perspective, what's the future of food look like?
Well, we have 8 billion people on the planet today, and it's only going to get bigger than that. 9 billion, 10 billion people by 2050. So the important thing is, how do we make food for all those people in a way that's sustainable? How do we make food for all those people in a way that doesn't increase the greenhouse gas emissions? Because right now, the food sector emits more greenhouse gases than the entire transportation sector. And an amount of land the size of South America and Africa combined has been cleared for the food system. So the future of food has to include new solutions where you can grow food using less land, that does not emit massive amounts of greenhouse gases, and that ultimately is able to feed the nations nutritiously. So it has to be different. I think that's the summary.
Talking about new, different solutions. Tell me more about air protein, if you would, and the role that it has to play in this future.
Yeah, well, air protein attacks the problem head on because it's a process that actually is better than carbon neutral, it's carbon negative, and it doesn't use any arable land so that we don't have to clear more rainforests or other things in order to make room for more agriculture. So we're able to make food using elements of elements of the air, water, and energy as our inputs. And those are the main inputs. And we're able to make a really nutritious protein-rich ingredient that can be used as an ingredient for, if you go to the supermarket today, and on the edges you have the produce and the meat, but everything in the middle are all about ingredients. Whether it's your cereals, your breads, your pastas, you need ingredients for that. And so we're able to make those food ingredients using air, water, and energy.
Is there a way in layman's terms you can describe how?
Well, what I can say is we definitely stand on the shoulders of giants. So this was based on work done by NASA during the Apollo space program, where they were thinking about how to go to Mars. And you have to figure out how to feed people without lots of land, essentially. So the idea that they came up with is to use a process. It's like fermentation, like making yogurt or cheese or your probiotics or making beer or wine. But the difference is you use elements of the air, water, and energy as your input in order to make your food.
What else is exciting you in this space?
Well, that is very much exciting. I think what's exciting me are the amount of innovators that have jumped in, and they've asked the question, how can we leverage natural processes to just speed them up? How can we make food, regenerative agriculture as an example? How can we make food in a way that protects the land, that is sustainable, and is something that really can last as more and more people are on the planet?
Lisa, thank you so much.
Thank you.